Wrong ones part ways, right ones find their way. Today's shared article is titled Encouragement to the Apparently Strong Woman. Now let's listen together. Others only care about how high you soar, but nobody cares if you're tired from flying. Life is not easy. Everyone harbors too much pain in their hearts. Even those who appear strong have their own hidden sorrows. I've seen too many apparently strong women who, despite chaos in their hearts, remain calm on the surface. They dare not indulge, dare not act impulsively, dare not easily reveal their emotions, dare not cry for help, because nobody will take responsibility for them. Dare not complain because nobody will understand their struggles. Dare not cry because nobody will comfort them. Dare not get drunk because nobody will take care of them. Although sometimes you really want to let go and be yourself without caring about others' opinions, to drop all burdens and stay alone quietly because you're truly exhausted. Sometimes you suddenly feel anxious, unsure of which path to take in the future, desperately seeking an exit. Sometimes you suddenly want to escape from your current life, pack your bags and travel to another place, wandering aimlessly. Sometimes, despite having many words to say, you find yourself unable to speak, lacking even the courage to confide. Sometimes you suddenly feel fragile, a small matter making you burst into tears, wanting to hide away, unwilling to let anyone see your wounds. Too often, you're exhausted, but your rationality doesn't allow you to stop because you have too many responsibilities to bear. Growing up for you is an involuntary process. As a child, a small scratch could make you cry loudly, but now, even if you're seriously injured, you force yourself to stand up, alone, bearing the weight of everything. Even when life is bitter, you still choose to be strong outwardly. A calm demeanor doesn't mean there are no ripples in your heart. You've become accustomed to saying it's okay with a smile, but that doesn't mean you're not hurting inside. No one is truly invincible. What we call strength is often the result of enduring countless hardships. Not long ago, when I was out dining with a friend, we talked about recent life events. Looking at her social media, everything seemed smooth. Recently, she led her team to complete a major project, even impressing demanding clients, and the boss rewarded their team handsomely. I praised her, saying she's truly successful in life. However, she suddenly teared up, which was the first time I've seen her cry. Usually presenting herself as a strong woman capable of handling everything, this time, her facade crumbled. After calming down a bit, she told me that it was actually the most agonizing time for her. During that period, her company suddenly assigned a task to her, and she had to form a team on short notice. Various problems arose, and she had to handle everything. Busy and stressed, she received news that her 3-year-old son fell seriously ill with a high fever that wouldn't subside. With her husband out of town for work, she had to rely on her elderly parents from the countryside to come and take care of the child. The weight of work and her child's illness pressed heavily on her heart. She felt on the verge of collapse several times but couldn't afford to break down. She had to keep up her spirits in front of her colleagues, showing no signs of wavering. She asked me, "Do you think I'm a bad mother? Every time I think about it, I feel sorry for my baby and want to cry." Thanks for listening so far. This channel is for everyone to improve better daily. If any of the words or sentences are helpful, then both my team and I will be very happy. Subscribing and following will help keep us moving forward. Let's get back to sharing. This society is cruel and realistic, filled with fears. Many times there's no one to turn to, and we must face things alone. When you're at your wit's end, you realize what helplessness truly means. When you're sad and aggrieved, you understand despair. Actually, the apparently strong women are truly heartbreaking. They want to cry, but they're still smiling. They care deeply, but they pretend not to. Nobody knows the inner turmoil they're going through, and nobody knows how much they yearn for care from others, longing for simple happiness. Pretending to be strong is to hide weakness. Pretending to be happy is to conceal loneliness. Pretending to be content is to cover up bitterness. Pretending to be satisfied is to mask loneliness. You pretend everything is fine, bearing all the pain. Others may think everything you do is easy, but they don't see how much sweat and tears you've shed behind the scenes. They only care about how high you soar, but nobody cares if you're tired from flying. They only care about how much you earn and what benefits you can bring them. but nobody cares if you're actually okay. I hope you meet someone who truly loves and cares for you when you're with them. You don't need to pretend to be strong because your genuine smile is the most beautiful. That's all for today's sharing. Feel free to leave your thoughts, and don't forget to like and share with your friends. Looking forward to meeting you again.